Hello, friend. Welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for joining me. So, if you have clicked on this video, it probably says something along the lines of the end. And that's kind of what I want to talk about today. So, I have some exciting news, and I am actually just going to go ahead and dive right into it and kind of explain to you why I've made this decision. So, I have decided to start another YouTube channel. It is called The Cozy Burrow. All that information will be linked down in the description box if you'd like to check it out. And over there in that space is going to be more intentional, cozy, comforting lifestyle videos from books, movies, everyday life, vlogs, recipes, DIYs, all the things just cozy, comforting, and happiness, joyful. I'm really excited about it, and I'm really excited about making this change and making this pivot. The reason why I decided to do this, and I kind of want to dabble into that explanation here, is that a couple years ago, over 3 years ago now, if you can actually believe it, when I started this channel, it started off as Halloween Homesteader. And I quickly became so just in love with it. I loved making spooky content and Halloween content, witchy. We did things from hauls to code oranges to crafts, DIYs, recipes, movies, all the things just spooky and Halloween that you can possibly imagine. And then I quickly found that I started to, about a year later, get really burned out on that. So then I started to pivot over to Spellbound Homestead, which is where we are now, where Laura Ingalls meets Morticia Adams, trying to blend the two things that I am: spooky, cozy, witchy, whimsical, all those things. And I found myself in this position of where I'm feeling really just sort of stagnant in the sense that whenever you look at the videos, and numbers don't matter, but whenever you take the time out of your day to make content, I want to be able to reach as many of you as possible. And every single one of you mean so much to me. I recognize your usernames, I recognize your names, and having conversations and chatting with you is one of my absolute favorite things. And honestly, I sit and think about that while I'm making these videos because I want to have an open dialogue and communicate and just create a community with you. So when I started to feel this stagnation about a year ago, I really started to kind of play with the idea of creating a second channel to kind of start fresh and to create other kinds of content, because I love the videos I'm making right now. I love making spring book video for you, or movies for spring, or what have you, seasonal things. But the problem is that when I created the space and you come along for it, you expect a certain kind of thing. So it's really confusing for you as the audience to go, well, she started this channel as a Halloween channel, and now she's over here making stuff that is more not Halloween or spooky related. It's confusing for you. And it's confusing for the algorithm, so to speak. And I totally get that. Because if we're talking about numbers, so to speak, you can clearly see that my Halloween videos have vastly outperformed my other videos, which is totally fine because that was what this space originally was. And over the years, as I've tried new things, I've come to realize that, hey, I'm not exclusively just a spooky person. That is a facet of my personality and my interests and things that I like, but I like a lot of things too. So my hope is that with the Cozy Burrow, we can kind of just start fresh together, and we can make all things cozy and happy and whimsical and joyful, and make it fit the season that we're currently in. And also another reason, and one of the most important reasons why I wanted to make this pivot and this change, is because it allows me to live in the present now. Whenever I was making Halloween content, I was always thinking about the next thing as far as that went. Code Orange was coming up. Okay, I gotta stay on that. I need to be thinking about what kind of Halloween videos I'm gonna make. And at first that was really fun because it was something new and it was great. And I still love making those kinds of videos and will continue to do so. But now it's just trying to find a way to do that to where it's more authentic to me. And right now I'm very much in the season of it's spring, and I want to talk about spring books and spring, witchy books that fit that too. So all that to say, I want to start a new space that feels a little more authentic to my everyday life as well. Now, Spellbound Homestead isn't going anywhere. You will still be able to view all the videos here. They will be kept up. I'm so proud of every single video that I've made, and I'm so proud of the community that we have built here. And if you would love to join me over at the Cozy Burrow, I welcome you to do so. All that will be linked down in the description box, and we can have a community over there as well. Now, as far as new content goes here in this space explicitly, I'm not quite sure how that's going to look. I'm not sure if closer to Halloween time, I'll be like, hey, let's make more Halloween videos over on Spellbound. Or, maybe this will become exclusively just a Halloween channel like it originally was and go back to its roots. I haven't quite figured that out yet, but I'm excited to find out and to see where it leads me. So I truly just want to look at this camera and look at you and tell you, thank you so much for being here with me. This space has meant a lot to me, especially over this past few years. I started this space as an outlet because I was going through a really difficult time with my family, and I've shared that here with you as well. And your thoughts, your prayers, your well wishes, the good vibes sent my way, they mean the absolute world to me. And so I'm excited to try something new with you. And I hope that you'll join me for the ride over there. So like I said, Spellbound Homestead is still going to be here. You can still view all my content. And who's to say maybe here in a couple months when it gets closer to Halloween time, this will be the Halloween haven that it once was. And maybe go back to that kind of content in this space. But what I do know is right now, I want to try something new, and I would really like it if you would try it with me. So, if that sounds good to you, go ahead and click on that subscribe button over at Cozy Burrow, and let's try this new adventure together. So, with that being said, friend, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Whether I see you here in another video as Spellbound Homestead or over at the Cozy Burrow, I'm not quite sure, but you can find me over there. And if you want to stick around here as well, that's okay too, and it would mean the world to me. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the memories that we've made over the years. They're not going anywhere. It's just going to look a little different now is all. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a magical day.